Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back. It's your boy, Hoff Attack, aka Caleb, aka The Hoff. Uh, Unfortunately, this video's gotta be solo today. Actually, all this week, because Swish, aka Swish Swash, aka Buckets, is off to North Carolina with his girl and they're having a vacation. Something like that. I'm all alone here. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I got some big news. Just kidding, it's not that big. Actually, we're gonna cover a few things before we hop into the results of the NHL Draft. So this week, Barry Trotz, head coach of the former head coach of Washington Capitals, stepped down, and he recently signed with the New York Islanders, who are hopefully gonna have John Tavares back by the July 1st NHL free agency, and then also the Calder Cup champ Matthew Barzal, who I watched a beautiful, beautiful documentary with him. He's actually he's a really cool guy apparently. So, a couple things going over here. The New York Islanders, and then I also believe the Arizona Coyotes. With Clayton Keller are going to be, I believe they're going to be the two upcoming teams. I think they'll make the playoffs this year, also with their draft. So, heading into round one, first overall pick, the generational super Swede. Everyone knew he was going first. Basically, it was just like who was going second and below. That was the real question. Rasmus Dahlin is going to end up in Buffalo. RIP to his career. Honestly, I hope it does well. If he doesn't do well, though, that's kind of sucks considering, what could have been. Oh, what a goal! But the second pick, who I absolutely like, Andrei Shishnevskov, who's the brother of Evgeny Shishnevskov, who was the 2015 first-round pick for the Red Wings, and also wears number 77 for the Red Wings, was the number 2 overall pick to Carolina this year, who is an absolute sniper scoring machine. So I think that's going to be big things for them. But I also saw over this weekend, Dougie Hamilton is the newest Carolina Hurricane, as Elias Lindholm and then also Noah Halflin got traded to the Flames, which Carolina, what are you doing? Those are some pretty good defensive prospects. So see how that goes. Third overall was, who was the third overall pick? Third overall pick. Third overall pick. Third overall pick. Actually, let's see here. So third overall pick, I believe, went to the Senators? Canadians. Maybe Canucks? No. It was a Canadian team. I have to look it up. But I want to skip to the sixth pick. My Detroit Red Wings. Just kidding, I can't do that. Actually, I gotta look it up. Let's see here. Oh, excuse me. Hey, NHL gave the Red Wings a first star, so woohoo! We're actually doing something right with our lives. But actually, let me pause this. All right, here we go. Third pick, Montreal Canadiens drafted a dude named Jesperi Kotkaniemi, a center from Finland, aka I remember just seeing the meme of the Canadiens fans who were like, "What?" So that was that was pretty funny. But going to the fourth pick, the Senators picked up Brady Tkachuk, left wing, who's actually heading to Boston University as a freshman. But many of you don't know his brother Matthew actually plays for the Flames, and then their father, who's a Hall of Famer, actually is Keith Tkachuk. So that that's a nice little hockey bloodline right there. So I really like that Senators pick. Moving on, number 5, Arizona Coyotes get a center named Barrett Hayton, who never heard of until that 5th pick, but apparently he was better than everybody else. But moving on to the 6th pick, my boy, Detroit Red Wings got a man named Filip Zadina from the Czech Republic who said he is going to make every team regret passing on him, and I'm so excited to see him play. He's 6'1". He's a very strong center from, obviously, Czech Republic, but also he scores a lot of goals. Someone asked him, he said, "So what do you bring to the Red Wings?" He says, "I bring goals." So that's, that's always beautiful to hear. I bring goals to the team. But, yeah, no, I'm really excited to see what that happens with that, and I'm glad everyone passed on him. But the Canucks got a guy named Quinn Hughes from University of Michigan, who's actually really, really, really fast skater, 5'10", and a defenseman. I could see him making the league in 1 to 2 years. I'm glad the Red Wings kind of passed on him because they said he kind of has a mind of his own. He plays what he thinks, which is, perfectly fine because Gretzky used to play the way that he thought, but what he thought was correct. So Quinn Hughes plays, 50-50 puck where he thinks is going to happen. Most of the time it doesn't end up. So I'm glad we didn't risk a gamble on him for Zadina. I mean, Zadina could be a bust, but I hope not. I think he'll do fine. Going to number 8. Oh, what a goal. Chicago Blackhawks got a name named Adam Boxvist. Don't know who that is. From Sweden, so another super Swede, hopefully. I think that's going to help patch up that aging Brent Seabrook, Duncan Keith line. Or Keith Duncan, I forget how you pronounce it. But, yeah, no, I'm really, really, really excited to see how the Blackhawks are going to reform. I think they should have went with, I hope they get a goalie because they need it. Number 9, New York got a dude named Vitaly Krostanov. 6'3" monster. Played in the KHL at the age of, 19. Rookie of the year. Number 10, Edmonton Oilers got a guy named Evan Bouchard, who's actually, they said, the next best defenseman in the draft behind Rasmus Stalin. So I think that was kind of, a safe pick for the Oilers. Hopefully he does well. McDavid needs all the help they can get. Excuse me. Number 11, the Islanders got a name named Oliver Wahlstrom. Never heard of him. Apparently he's a pure goal scorer who can put the puck in the net from anywhere. Because God knows the Islanders need all that. Oh, don't forget, they also had the number 12 pick. They got a guy named Noah Dobson from a Katy Bathurst. Up in Canada, 6'3" monster. 69 points and 11 power play goals. Not bad. But, yeah, no. Cool. 13 Dallas Stars got a guy named Ty Dellandrea. 6 foot. He finished 19th of 20 teams in the OHL, but apparently big moments he steps up. So Philadelphia Flyers got a guy named Joel Farabee, a.k.a. I'm calling him Furby or Frisbee. Joel Frisbee Furby. Oh, my God, I'm a genius. But coming in, I think the Flyers are going to continue to take a step back. I mean, they just traded from Zurich. Honestly, I like who they have in their minor system. The goalie plays on Lehigh Phantoms. He actually just he completed a 7 overtime game this off season for the AHL playoffs. So hopefully, hopefully that pans out for them. Apparently he's a monster. I hope it really does well. Oh, and then for the 15th pick, because I'm gonna split this up in two vids. The 15th pick is a ooh, guy named Grigori Denesesko from the Florida Panthers. Ooh, who is a 6'3" wingman. Honestly, I think the difference between a center and a wing, honestly, I think it's just based on your speed and then your obviously your IQ. IQ is in like your hockey IQ, not your physical IQ, because I think Panarin can be a center in the NHL, but he's a wing just because he's a filthy scorer. Because Zetterberg really smart, that's why he's a center. Larkin, he's technically a center, but his speed, I would put him at a wing. Just eat someone on the outside. Oh, empty netter by David Pastrnak. But oh yeah. But also another trade, excuse me, Philip Grubenheimer, Grubhouse, Gruber Tool, Gerber Baby Plan, was traded to the Avalanche for a second round pick this weekend, Saturday. I think that's just the Capitals, man. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I get it; they're trying to be smart and whatnot, but your head coach left. You just traded your backup goaltender, who could be probably a starter on half these teams in the NHL if he had the stamina, and then also have stamina if he had the stamina to play. But then you sign John Carlson to an 8-year contract for $8 million a year. Oh my God, get smart, people, please. But oh, excuse me. That's all for part one. So part two, I'm gonna be doing shortly, and I'll upload this as soon as I can. Until next time, folks. Peace.